Hello again. I'm at my site and I started to do some things. I went around, checked around for wood. I made 3 pegs because I need them for my top. But before I wanted to continue, I was going to unpack my pack. Before I did that, I wanted to kind of record what my summer kit is. This is basically my summer kit with some extra base layers because it is late September, but other than that, this is my mildest weather kit, my summer kit. So I'm going to open it up and kind of go through it. So I record with a GoPro. I bring a small tripod, which the camera's connected to now. I also bring a selfie stick. That's all I bring. The camera, I do not bring the LCD back to it. I take that off. If I need to take a look to see what I'm looking at through the camera, I use my phone and I set up Wi-Fi so I can connect to the phone. I don't bring that back piece. Stuff sack is my extra clothes. If this is basically just a summer bag without some insulation, insulated layers, then this is smaller, but this will go on the pack. This is my extra clothes, and I'm out for 3 days. This pack is packed for 4 days. 4 days is I feel is its capacity. I wouldn't push it more than 4 days. If I go more than 4 days, I got to rely on other sources of food. I feel only 4 days worth of food fits in here, allowing for about 2,000 calories a day. So first, clothes, extra clothes, and with that is a pouch, a taupe poncho, and this is all I use for rain gear. I bring a Grand Force Brooks small axe, and generally a Barco Laplander saw, and that goes in. These two items go in the front pouch. The axe does stick out. I have been thinking about getting a smaller axe, but I do like to be able to have something that I can do a little bit more with. This time I brought a spoon because I was working on a spoon. Last camping trip I went on, it was a call camping trip with my wife. She's never seen me make a spoon, so I made a spoon, and I made this for her. It just needs to be cleaned up a bit, so I brought that along. So that was in the front pouch as well. So I like a fishing rod. So in here, fishing rod that folds down, some lures, and also a spoon knife is in there as well. A pack towel. I always take a pack towel with me. Good for many things. You can also filter water with it if you want, or pre-filter. This is my sleeping bag. This is good for -0. It's a down sleeping bag, as you see it, quite small. And I put it in a Sea to Summit bag. Not its original, so I can squeeze it down. It's waterproof. My shelter items. 3 things. That's all my shelter items. This is a OR. What is OR? Outdoor Research Aurora bivy. A very small bivy. No poles. Don't like poles. If anything, I can string it up to pull it off my face. I'll use that if I need to. This I'll try to put up later. This is a mesh to keep the bugs off if I need to. I shouldn't need this. And then a 8x10 tarp. My mat. This is my mat. This is a X-Bed Hyperlight mat. So that is my sleep system right there. pillow. I really need a pillow, but not that I use a pillow, I just kind of use this as the pillow. Food. This is 4 days worth of food, and this allows for about 2,000 calories a day. If I need to hunt or fish, I'm in a provincial park. I can't hunt this time. It is hunting season, but I am in a provincial park, but I can do some fishing, so I'm hoping to catch some fishing. But that is in there, good for me for 4 days worth of food. If it's wet, I do try to keep the fire dry, so I would use a canvas top set up in a way that I can keep some water off. I hope this is in view. I think it will be. My cook set, see if I can get this organized so you can see it. 1 liter container that I'll also cook in, or boil water in, I should say. This boil water, cook in. Lid, stainless steel. I like stainless steel, everything's stainless steel. I've had aluminum. You don't like aluminum. Aluminum, everybody says, is not good for you. I've had titanium, but I feel titanium has hot spots. It doesn't cook well. For boiling water, it probably doesn't matter. For drinking, it probably doesn't matter. But I just like stainless steel. So stainless steel. I can boil in both, put it on the fire. I like to have a separate mug. This is a Kelly Kettle mug. It also has, this one has measurements on the inside. And my backup for cooking is a alcohol stove. With that, the remainder of my cooking items, cleaning items, is a coffee filter, something to clean my dishes with. Usually, actually, I just have a spoon. I had a fork in here for whatever reason, so this is actually a titanium spoon and a aluminum fork. Cleaning brush and hanging pot. This will hang my cup, or this 1 liter bottle over the fire. And all those items fit in this pouch right here. This pouch right here. This pouch in the front has some electronics. I always tend to have a compass, a GPS, and a compass, I guess. Tell people I'm okay, or I'm not okay. And I've got my camp light in here. I actually have one more thing left. I haven't used this yet. I got this from Lexmark when I was on training. This should charge my iPhone battery. So it's a battery charger. We'll see how that goes. No, we won't, because I don't have an iPhone charger with me, but that's in there. So all the stuff on the floor, that's the center largest area of the pack unpacked. So let's kind of sort that. Food, cooking. Alcohol stove for backup, if it's still in shot. And with the alcohol stove, some additional fuel, 300 milliliters. I don't bring much. Even if I'm going longer, this is backup. I don't want to use much. And on this side of the pouch, the front here, paracord in there. And I also got some paracord hanging here. In here, this is a lot of my maintenance stuff. I have a strop, which is not in here right now, sandpaper in here, beeswax, and some mink oil, and with me I have what is this, hemp oil I got in there, and a DC4. I need to do any sharpening. And with the DC4, the front pouch holds a small titanium firebox. I have the full-size firebox. I love the full-size firebox. It's too heavy. This I have used mainly with the alcohol stove. I've never used it really just as a stick stove. I've always used the other one as a stick stove, so I would like to try this as a stick stove. So that is all the cooking stuff there. That was my lunch. I can go back in here. Next, flashlight hangs on the side. This is, all my flashlights tend to have double A. This is a Phoenix E41. I like this flashlight. It is a bit heavier. I do have a smaller one, but I tend to like this one. 4 double A in here, and again, everything I take has double A. I do have a couple flashlights with me. You saw the one with my camp light, which also goes in red, so it doesn't affect your night vision as much, so I like that. There's this flashlight, and then I also have a headlamp, which you'll see that later. There's that. This can zip up. I have a couple different fire starting options that I keep with me. First, what I hang on the side. Clip it. My primary one, always fire steel. My backup, a lighter. And also in the front pouch would be flint and steel, which is more something when I'm playing around. In the front, toiletries, seat, hammock seat. If I'm collecting water, something that will hold 2 liters of water, and a pouch that holds batteries for the camera and a waterproof back for the camera. And something to make chocolate. Toothpaste, toothbrush, phone, odds and sods, that kind of stuff, and that's it for that. This in here, bear spray, if I'm taking bear spray. I carry 2 of these pouch, what are they called? Whatever these are called, 2 sizes. One size holds usually my water. The other side, knife. Today I have a heli. I'm not going to pronounce that. What's that say? Tamajami. And this one, I'm sure I'll be corrected on that pronunciation. A larger one right here. This is good if I'm leaving the site for the day. I like this. Pen on the side. In here, something to write in. Soap. Dry little soap things. Pack towels. I like these. You just add them to water and they expand. Compass. compass with a mirror. I like to have a mirror for many different reasons. And on the side, rippers, another flashlight. This is my headlamp, takes single AA. The camp light takes 2 AA. Some of these actually do have an option for lithium as well. I never use lithium. I like them all batteries all the time. And just some bug spray in there. On this side, some first aid. And in here, some work gloves. Stuff to light fire is in here. Picked up some bark on the way, so that will help. And additional first aid item. And that is it. So, food, cooking. Cutting, axe, saw, knife, shelter items, 1, 2, 3, sleeping system, waterproof, and extra clothes, insulation. That's it. Thanks. I'm doing this in as a video that I'm doing for a 3-day camp. I don't think I'm including this in my 3-day camp. I think I'm going to do this as a separate video. I really don't know how I'm going to do my videos. I'm new at putting these videos together, so I don't want it to be too long. So I'm trying to do a video diary docu-series for my camp, but I want to do some separate videos as well. So I'm hoping this, once I watch it, see if it worked out, this will be a separate video I'm thinking. Thanks for watching, and see you next time. Good morning. It's day 2. Yesterday, I didn't think I did too much recording, but my first battery for my GoPro died already. It's one thing I found with this GoPro so far, and I've used it more in the winter, so I attributed that to the weather. But even this trip and a couple others, I find the battery dies really quickly. I didn't think I did much recording yesterday, but by the end of the day, the battery was dead. So I've got a new battery in there. This is my second battery. I won't do too much recording. I got today and tomorrow. I did some fishing this morning. I made this chair this morning. Grabbed some more firewood. I'm having breakfast this morning. It's gonna be an easy day. I got a spoon that I have to finish. I was making a spoon on my last trip. I'm gonna clean it up today and maybe take some shots of that. Other than that, pretty slow day, so we'll see what recording happens today. So thanks for watching, and we'll see what happens today. but I thought I'll show you the spoon. I finished it today and I put an oil on it. I started this a couple weeks ago. I brought it up to clean up, and here it is. I'm happy with it. I haven't made a spoon in a long time. I didn't put a crank in it, just kind of straight.